any other questions related to fitness, okay, mindset, training, nutrition, this is your time as well to make sure that you can ask any question that it might not be clear with your fitness plan. All right. But the important thing about joining the bi-weekly calls, guys, it is that you have the opportunity to put action. And remember, action comes before motivation. So if you're lacking motivation, or if you know that consistency is a problem for you in the future, that you work well for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, but after that time frame is difficult for you, you need to make sure that you are taking action. By taking action, it is showing up on the group calls, making sure that you are saving this time on your calendar. So then you are here and you are doing the work, because many people might say, okay, yes, Emir is recording it, I just gonna watch the video later. But the thing it is that sometimes we won't be able to watch it. It's gonna be work, it's gonna be other commitments that we need to do the next day or the next week, or when you want to see it, and then you won't be able to see it. That's the thing. So it's super important for you guys to make sure that you are joining these group calls, because this is the time to you to put action and to you to implement new techniques and new tools that is going to allow you to master nutrition, to master your training, to master as well your mindset. So that's super important, okay? So at the moment we go so far, Ana, Junior, Daniel, and also Juan. So Juan back to the game, really strong. He's preparing for a holidays as well in Jamaica. Daniel is preparing for a competition in Turkey. Junior and Anna as well is getting ready for Christmas and New Year to look in the best way possible. And we are doing very good. So well done to each of you for making the time. And that's very good. Remember that we are not looking for perfection. We are looking for the most important tool that you need to learn and that you will be able to take your body and to maintain it in the long term. It is intention. As long as you are having an intention to do the things that you need to do, you are 17% ahead of many people. Because it's many people, my God, that they are so perfectionist like me. I'm a perfectionist as well, saying like every single of you. But when you are just a perfectionist, if you do something wrong, either if it's little or big, you fail and you feel that you're failing, and then you stop and you give up. How many identify with me? Put a yes on the chat box if you are a perfectionist, or at least a little bit, same like me. I just want to know that. Okay, let's see. Daniel says depends. Juan, just like that, exactly. How about Junior, Anna, and Helet? Helet, welcome to the Mindset family as well. Officially your first bi-weekly call. She's a doctor. She's working in the NHS as well. So really happy to have you on board on the Mindset family. But today we are talking about that is more important intention than perfection. Okay, I'm a perfectionist myself, but now I'm using my perfectionism to just make sure that I'm putting an intention every single day to just do my best. Okay, not perfect, just doing my best and putting an intention. So anyways, let's crack on. How many of you just put a yes or a no if you are struggling with your nutrition, or if you want to master nutrition? Let's frame better. Would you like to master nutrition? You can put a yes, sí, or maybe no. I'm just curious about it. Daniel say, I want to become a machine. Anna, just about the comment that was doing about perfectionism, yep, but I want to change. Perfect. Junior, hi everyone. The train just coming back from Italy. Amazing. I do my food. Perfect. Cool. Cool. So amazing. So look at it, guys. So today I'm going to give you an important method that is going to help you so much regards to you nailing and mastering food prep, which is really important. And also to you to be able to facilitate your cooking, okay? Because many of us, we might be kind of like quite limited on our tools and resources of how to cook. All right, maybe Juan not and Daniel, because I know that they are really really good cookers. But it might be the case with you, Anna, with you, Junior, or with you, Helet, that you might say, oh my God, I'm eating the same, I'm so bored. So when that happens, when you are bored about your food, that means that you're not quite creative with your cooking. Because if you realize the junk food or the restaurants type of food that we usually go, it is the same food items that we have on our nutritional plan. One of them is chicken. KFC is chicken. On the pizzas, they put chicken. On the burgers, they put chicken. Everything is with chicken. So at the end, you're eating the same as well, but you think that you're eating different because it's the seasoning and the cooking style. All right. So now, I want you to write down on your notepads if you go one, or just to remember, or to make sure that you are having a really good headphones with you and that you're putting the volume up so you can listen to me. And the first one, it is about a question that is going to spark your creativity and your mindset, which is your environment at the moment helping you? And that's an important key. And your environment might be even your car. Your car is your environment. If you are traveling and commuting with your car is your environment, your house, your office. It can be even the bus. It can be even your backpack, your handbag. All this is your environment because it's something that is carrying something for you and is along and around you. So just put a yes or a not if your environment is helping you towards your fitness goals or not. I'm really curious about that. I'm curious about being vulnerable, okay? It's not about just being perfect. Because, for example, Anna is saying yes, Helet is saying no all the time. Daniel is saying at the moment yes. Juan is saying my environment, it is the car, the van. So yes, for example, let's put an example. Hope you don't mind sharing a little bit of your fitness journey with me, Juan. But Juan is traveling most of the time, practically about 12 hours, 14 hours sometimes, just on the road, literally. And that's his house at the moment for the last few months. So it's really difficult for him to be able to have a stability and a routine. However, we are trying our very best to maintain and to even lose some fat loss in the meantime, preparing him for his holidays. But yes, that's the environment. So the first tool that I will give you, part of the method, is this one, okay? And you will receive a PDF workbook as well attached on the WhatsApp group to you to print it and to do as well a little bit of homework, not right now, but later if you want to improve even more. The first one, it is what type of food and products are around your kitchen, your environment, mainly, okay? I'm putting a kitchen here, but it can be your van, if it's a Juan, if it's your car, your house, but mainly your kitchen. So if you go to your kitchen or to your environments, what type of food and products might be around? And here is something that I want you to consider. It is something that at the moment you can reduce or eliminate, that it can help you achieving your goals, because it might be at the moment that is quite difficult for you to stick to the plan, because it might be certain type of food and products around your kitchen that is not allowing you. And you might say, Amir, but how about if I'm a sharing house? How about if my partner is not in the same position as me? How about if I'm living alone, but I'm not sure what is supposed to have in the kitchen? So a little homework that I want you to write down as well, it is creating a list of the food that support you and the ones that they don't support you. Like, for example, it can be sugar. It can be the sugar granulate. It's some people that they still having sugar granulate at home. It might be cereals. It might be the normal milk. So I just want you to write down, and then even if you want me to help you more and if you want to master nutrition, you can share that with me on a private message after on WhatsApp and say, me, look at it. This is the list that I think this is the type of food that I know that is supporting me. And this is also the food that I think is not supporting me. All right. So I want you to be as vulnerable as possible, because that's how you learn. And here is not about that you will never have this type of bad food. It is about just understanding and learning how to differentiate them. See? So what do you think about this? Would you say that sometimes you might have in your kitchen food that is not supporting you? Just type a yes or a no. I'm really curious about that one. Mm-hmm. Perfect. For example, Anna is saying yes because I'm still sharing house. Helet is saying yes. Juan is saying in my kitchen is okay. My issue is when I am on the road. Aha. Anna, no, not for long. Daniel is yes, as I'm strictly by what I have to at the moment. Aha. Do you see it's gonna vary? But the beautiful thing about this is that you are asking questions, and I'm gonna give you more solutions for this type of obstacles. Okay, guys. So don't worry about it. This is just the beginning. And we're gonna try to cover that in less than 20 minutes. So now the second part of the method that I want you to write down or to remember, it is that here is a really amazing point that I find out that it has helped me a lot so much because I'm living in a sharing house too, guys. I'm living with 3 more other guys and they are no fitness. Okay, Virgil is a fitness person, yes, but the other 2 guys, they are not. However, the second part of the method, it is your environment a nice place to cook and to you to eat nicely, calmly? Are you having an experience? So here is something really amazing that I want you to visualize and to use your mindset, which is when you go to a restaurant, because everyone enjoys to go to a restaurant. I love going to the restaurant, even though it's not something that I do every single week. And I would love to. And at some point, I think when I will have more time, I will do. I love the experience of you sitting down, someone serving you the food, you choosing the type of menu, and that experience is amazing, right? How many of you like to go to a restaurant? Put yes or no. I'm really curious about that one too. Maybe someone doesn't like to go to a restaurant, which it will be weird, but I don't know. Let's see. So Daniel is saying yes, he likes to go to the restaurant. Helet as well, yes. Anna is saying yes as well. Let's see if Juan and Junior as well, if they like to go to the restaurant. Of course, Juan saying, of course, absolutely, right? So how about if you do the same? Like for example, then you say we have to talk about my cheat meal post competition. Of course, you're gonna do that. You will have a well deserved cheat meal. But anyway, and we can also have a group call talking about cheat meal, guys. Okay, usually cheat meals is something that is really tricky, but we can talk about in another lesson. Okay, in another lesson here with me. So the point I'm telling you about with the restaurant guys is super simple. How about if you're slowly trying to just have more curiosity about the layout of your kitchen, of the environment where you're eating? It can be even your car, okay, Juan? And say, how can I make a little bit more of an experience my eating while I'm traveling on the road with my car, or if I'm eating in my kitchen? How can I make the experience more nicely? Maybe I need to put some a little plants. I need to change the light, maybe I need to have a different setup and layout of the place. And maybe I need to change the microwave to that different size so then it's looking better. Maybe you can go to YouTube and some magazines and see what is looks like to have a nice kitchen. And you can just do by moving things. You don't need to buy anything. So do you see the power of you asking questions and be curious? So the thing it is, and I want you to write down with a yes or a not. Is your environment a nice place to cook and eat calmly and nicely and chill? Yes or no? I'm really curious about that one too. Like, for example, mine is not, and I will completely change that as well. And I'm vulnerable here and honest. So what about you guys? Let's see. Yeah, Daniel is saying yes, at the moment it is. Helet is saying at home, yes, at work. No. Do you see? Perfect. Juan is saying my kitchen is amazing. My van will look amazing with a rose on the dashboard. Amazing. Do you see? Now, potentially by putting that rose or by you potentially doing some work or asking, which is going to be part of the method to Helet, you can spark some creativity on you and say, here is something that maybe I can improve. So then I can be more likely to use my kitchen rather than asking for a takeaway. For example, Anna, at home, yes, but at work, not really. As always, is short and full of people. Exactly. I know. And we're going to target that in a little bit. Well done there, girls, asking for that. So perfect. So now what I want you to do, it is asking this question as well. And if you can say it out loud, it will be amazing, which is, what might be the ideal environment that provokes me to cook more? What do I need to have? Maybe at work, maybe in that break time that I have my lunch, if it's possible, of course, or when it's possible. Maybe I grab my takeaway box after putting in the microwave and I go to the park that is around the corner. Maybe. And maybe you have a nice view. And if it's not cold, of course, I know it's going to become cold, but I just giving you ideas to you to spark your creativity. Makes sense. Maybe you, Juan, maybe you can just really quick on the Google Maps, do a really quick stop and say, okay, where is a really nice park that is on my way? If it's possible, of course, I just giving you an idea where I can just have my lunch really quick there and enjoy, because when you are eating as well nicely and when you are relaxed eating and you're not rushing, which is something that I need to work on a lot, and I need to be honest with you, that the more easy and nicely and relaxed you are eating your meals, the better digestion you will have, the better nutrients is going to be in your body, the better focus, the better energized, the better sleep you will have. Makes sense? So I want you to list ideas of what you can do and what do you need in order to make your kitchen and your environment attractive to you. That's super powerful, guys. If you work on that, it's 100% also something that's going to help you loads with your food prep and you being more likely to eat more from home and from your hands. Makes sense? So, for example, Juan is saying some services have amazing views. Do you see? Amazing. Perfect. Perfecto. So now the third tool, and one of the last ones, it is, what kitchen tools do you have with you at home? Okay. And just to make it shorter, your answer on the chatbots, if you want to, of course, do you have the right kitchen tools at home with you? Is that your kitchen well occupied with the right and everything you need to cook properly? Yes or no? I'm very curious about that one. Mm-hmm. So, for example, Daniel is saying so far yes. Helet is saying yes. And Daniel is saying even an air fryer. Okay. Let's see what else is the other guys, if they have a well occupied kitchen or not. For example, Juan is saying yes, always looking to get tools that help me on the kitchen. Amazing. Yeah, because I know that you like cooking. Anna is saying yes, and always have music at home to dance. Hey, that's the secret. Anna, well done. The secret, guys, this can be applied. We have a Junia that is from Cuba, Daniel as well, from Spain, Helet from England, Juan from Venezuela. You know that if you cook with music, your food is gonna be so much tasty. I don't know what it is on the music, but it's 100% something that you need to try, Helet, if you don't cook with music. But I'm not sure about that, but you can try too. That's a really good tool. That's better than I don't know, the latest equipment. Always, do you see? Well done. So I think so. We all doing the best spice and seasoning that you can put on your food, which is dancing and putting music. So well done. So that's the thing. Do you see, guys? Now you are connecting things that unconsciously you do, but that you think that is not enough. But that's plenty, and that's very good. So I want you to write it down. What do you need to do in order to cook and have food variety? What you might need, like for example, if you put recipes about chicken recipes or the latest chicken recipes on YouTube or Google, YouTube it will be better. Fitness recipes with chicken, for chicken or for eggs or for yogurt with the nutritional plan that I'm providing you with. What type of tools do you see that they are using most of the time? The air fryer is a must that you need to have. I need to get one too. A blender is a must. You know, a microwave is a must as well. Of course, most of us we have, but the thing is, like most of the students that I have in the beginning, they didn't have that, and that's totally fine. You know, we are starting for in different type of like our points, starting points, but that's the thing. So trying to write down what it can be potentially things that you can give yourself in the following months that it will help you. Maybe it is a better knife to cook. Maybe it is to you to squeeze your morning flat belly ritual, you know, like to squeeze the lime. I'm giving you ideas. All right. Is the ratatouille effect. There you go. Exactly. So, guys, now the last one to wrap it up today. which I wanted to make shorter, but I want to give you like proper gems. And this is part of my nutritional course that I did 2 years ago. Officially, it's going to be 2 years in 2 months' time, which it was a year course after my level 4. And it is about nutrition from a point of view of mindset and asking questions. And this is one of the ones that I really like, which is, and here is the point: if you are sharing house, all right, or if your partner, or if your family members, or your colleagues at work, they are not in the same fitness journey as you, all right. So that's something really important. So before giving you the answer for that, I want to know, is that your housemates or your partners or your family or your friends or your colleagues are in the same fitness journey as you? So just put yes or a no. Belkis is joining as well the call. ¿Cómo estamos? There, for example, Helet is saying no. Anna is saying no. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Daniel is saying some yes. Okay. Because I'm really curious about if your housemates, your partner, your family, your friends, your colleagues at work, are they on the same fitness journey as you? So far we got kind of like most of them are not. I'm not sure about Belkis or Daniela, Anna. Well, Anna saying no. Sorry, Juan is saying some. Juna is saying some as well. Well, perfect. Belkis saying sorry, I was on the wrong waiting room. Oh my god. Danny is saying trying to talk and get with people who are positive to me or share a similar journey. Perfect. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you for sharing that because that's really important. And that might be one of the big rocks that is not allowing you to do this fitness journey smooth, right? Like, fucking hell. I wish all my friends and all my colleagues and all my environment and the people that is around me are in the same journey, like doing the flat belly ritual in the morning and doing their step challenge with a mirror, that would be amazing. It will be easier. But sadly, we are not everyone is starting the same time, and that's totally fine. But something that you need to remember, it is that here is an important thing, okay? And you need to be the leader. And if you are the leader at work, if you are the leader in your house, if you are the leader with your friends, they will appreciate you more. You know why? Because you are taking the step to get better and to get them better. Makes sense, guys? I know it's difficult, but here is something that I want to challenge you, and I want you to just give it a try if you can at some point, okay? Which is, I want you to write down the names, okay, of your friends, a partner, family, housemates, colleagues, okay, and then trying to communicate with them just by telling them that you are on a fitness journey, trying to get better, okay, and if it's a way to support each other, because you know what is the interesting thing is most of the time the people that you think that they are not, that they are on your way, they're kind of like the obstacle there, they are afraid to ask for help. So if you approach them and say, hey, look, I'm doing this fitness journey, I'm trying to be in the best shape of my life, this is what is taking me to get there, do you want to be kind of like involved in it? How can I support you? Can you support me? If you start communicating in this way, not like imposting them and say, oh no, you need to do this. If it's in a different way, when you are just communicating and say, I'm on this fitness journey and I want you to know if it's a way that I can help you out or I can share something with you too. And you can share everything that we are doing together. And they might be super happy. Makes sense, guys? But that's the power of the communication. And that's the thing that I need to ask you all the time when you are working with me. You need to communicate with me because I cannot read your mind. And it's sometimes it's difficult because they don't teach us in school. They don't teach us to communicate effectively. We just need to be in the classroom. We need to be paying attention, taking notes, and just be silent. Because if you speak too much or if you ask too much, then the teacher is telling you off. Say a yes or a no when you was in school. when you was in school, the teacher, or if you was too questioning, or if you was talking too much, it was the wrong way? I'm really curious. So, for example, Juan is saying that his wife, it is fitness naturally. Daniel is yes. Juan is saying never. Perfect. Just put a yes or no. If teacher at school it was saying to you, okay, or well, school it was telling you, the better, if you are the better the quiet. Like if you are quiet, if you don't ask too much, if you are all the time, shutting your mouth, you are a good kid. So Anna is saying yes. Helet is saying yes. That's the thing. Junior is saying yes as well. Exactly, Juan. Muy bien. We are the rebels, and we need to be the black sheep, in some way. We just need to go and say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be the one that is gonna be asking, that is gonna be communicating, and something that it will help you so much in your career, your family, with your relationships, even to earn more money, to do everything nicely in life, is learning to communicate effectively. It's something that I'm working very much and very hard with you guys, because it's not easy to take 37 students so far that I have and communicating effectively with every single of you. But I'm doing my best, but communicating is super important. See, and you need to ask yourself right now with me, am I know how to communicate effectively or not? And if it's not, you can improve it. It's nothing wrong. And if it's yes, how can I improve it more? See? So today, I want you to take away these 4 tools that is making the kitchen making over method, okay? Which we are gonna just summarize really quick, which is literally, is your environment helping you? Then, what type of food and products are around your kitchen? If it's the little sneaky and cheeky chocolate or ice cream, for example, I want ice cream, I need to chuck it away because it's going to be bad. I know at some point I'm going to have it. I know that it will be there like for 3 years easy. Or for example, my alcohol that I have when it's to celebrate. So you need to be able to know yourself if you might be weak to have them, or if it's better just to put in there because you know that you can handle that very well. And you just need to be honest and vulnerable with you. No. Then, for example, the second one, it is, what it might be the ideal environment that can provoke you to cook more. For example, Juan is saying that he's going to put a rose to make it more nicer. Amazing. Music can make it nicer. Maybe just changing different type of things around the kitchen. Then the third tool, is your kitchen having all the tools that is going to allow you to cook in different ways, so then you can have more food variety? Yes or no? Maybe you can get an air fryer here in 3 months. You don't need to buy right now all the equipment, but you can just start sparkling your imagination with that. And then, for example, here, the last one, is your housemates, okay? Is the people around you in the same fitness journey as you, or they might not be? And can you communicate with them so they understand you and even they can work on your side? Yes or no? So that's the important things I want you to take on. And I create this workbook for you, and I'm going to put on a PDF, and I'm going to attach down the WhatsApp group. So then you can work on those 4 pillars that will make you a master in the kitchen. See, and then you can just create a little list, and you go 5 action points for each of them. And then you can make that happen. See? But something that, of course, if you agree in the following bi-weekly calls, I want to push very hard on nutrition. So then you understand everything that is required, because nutrition is more than diets. Nutrition is more than you thinking that you need to eat the same. But sometimes we require this type of calls that is just covering nutrition fully and understanding many things. But it's up to you, of course. But you can just put a yes or a not.